Xin chào, what's up everybody? We are in beautiful Hanoi with some beautiful weather. Absolutely loving Hanoi. Couldn't be better than what I expected. Are people rude here? Not really. I'm gonna do an actual video of that, north versus south. We are on the walking street of Hanoi. There's some tourists over here. There's a good old McDonald's, Mickey D's. We're not gonna be eating McDonald's, because why in the hell am I gonna eat Western food when I'm in Hanoi and they got some of the tastiest food in all of Vietnam? So that's what we're doing right now. We're walking to a banh mi that is like the most famous one here, like the one in Saigon that I really love. So hopefully it's good. We're walking there, so I'm gonna take you with me to this walk and talk vlog in Hanoi, only in 1080p though, because we don't have the 4K rig because it's too much to carry around. So yeah, so far Hanoi has been really great. The live streams have been really awesome. Yesterday's live stream towards the end, people were like, what's going on? Why is he yelling Amoy Amoy? What the hell? Well, it's because these two dudes were trying to take this like drunk home, this super drunk girl back with them. And you could tell she didn't know who they were. They didn't know who she was. It was just a sketchy situation. And I was trying to like help it out. Even though I was a little drunk myself, I was like, I'm not letting that shit happen on my watch. Just like we didn't let the bag get stolen on the live stream. I'm not like a fucking compass for justice, but yeah, if I see something wrong, I'm gonna say something to the best of my ability anyways. So far I really like Hanoi. This is some like high-end plaza. We'll probably go in here and film this too. I've been running around with chickens, like a chicken with his head cut off, filming stuff, so. Of course, we're gonna come back to Hanoi. We're gonna come back to Sapa. I have an entire plan for Sapa. We're gonna go do Sapa with a translator and a local fixer, and I'm gonna work in the rice fields. I'm gonna rent a dirt bike, and I'm gonna travel up the mountains and really get in with the local Hmong people that you don't see tourists at, you know, outside of Cat and all that stuff. So. Super excited. Sapa's probably one of my favorite places in Vietnam now. It's in the top 5 list for sure. Sapa is a must visit, absolutely stunning. Fanny Span was absolutely amazing. I call it Tally Span sometimes for some reason. But Fanny Span was absolutely awesome. You'll probably see all the Fanny Span content before this video. I don't even know when this video will come out because I've shot so much content before this, which is I've shot probably the most content I've ever shot in my existence in this channel in the past week. Sapa in Hanoi has been non-stop. All I do is film. E-Class Mercedes, or BMW. 3 Series, I mean. It's funny watching tourists cross the road. They're like, oh. In Vietnam, you just cross the road. They go around you. You don't stop, you don't go back, you just move forward. They pivot and move for you, so. There's a Gila Dong, Moby World. Moby World's a pretty shady company. They owe rent to like 80% of the places they rent out, and they're not gonna pay it. They decided that since COVID was so bad that they couldn't pay the rent. And now they're paying the rent again, but any COVID back rent, it's like a big thing right now that's like going around the news. It's an ongoing thing, which I find to be quite interesting. But yeah, they didn't pay rent at a lot of places during COVID at all, like 0 rent. And they have no plans to pay any of it unless the government kind of makes them, which they should, because Moby World's like one of the biggest chain stores here. I'm sure they got more than enough money to compensate. If you're ever curious where to get an Apple product, FPT is the only trial partnership that Apple has created in Vietnam. And it's never gonna be an official. It's a trial run, and then they're gonna actually open Apple stores here next year, I do believe is their timeline for that. So Apple will officially break into the Vietnam market, I think next year is what I was reading. Right now, the only true Apple partnership is with FPT. And it's not a full partnership. Like, if your computer needs fixed, they got to send that shit back to like the States and stuff. So that's the whole problem with Apple and Apple Care. That's why I always advise people never to buy Apple Care. It's, you know, I had an IT business for 12, 13 years. and I did a lot of personal accounts, like a lot of individual households, and AppleCare was the most wasted product I had ever seen. People spending $200, $300, and they would never use it, and then the laptop would break after AppleCare expires. You're most likely not going to have any issues with your Apple product within the first 2 years of ownership. It's going to be at the 3rd and 4th year when like the battery needs replaced or stuff like this, you know. And then it depends on you as a user. Like, if you're really shitty with things and you like drop stuff a lot, and you know, AppleCare Plus might be on you, but they're only going to fix one user error thing one time. So I mean, I think AppleCare is a scam. I always have thought that. You know, I've been in this business for a long time. So, you know, do what you want. If you want AppleCare, get it. But is it going to be beneficiary to you? Most likely not. As I said, most things break outside of the AppleCare warranty. So, what else can we talk about? Hanoi. Hanoi. The food is delicious. I absolutely am in love with the Hanoian cuisine. You will see, before this video, of course, a one-day food tour with Win, where we went to all famous local spots. Every place I go to, food-wise, is from a local's perspective. It might not be too touristy or too on the tourist radar. My wife works with a woman from Hanoi, so she gets all the details on where to go, what to do. So that's what we do. There's so many of these. Okay. 9 minutes. We gotta keep walking. Let's see here. I just keep walking straight ahead. I can do that. Today the weather's not that bad. We got a nice cloud coverage. It's not too hot, not too humid. At night it's wonderful here. The only thing really to do here at night, drink-wise and like hang out-wise, it is that Beer Street, and it seems to close at around midnight, 12:30. So I reckon you would want to get there about 9. Lacoste. I probably said it wrong. There's a cinema up here too. All right, guys, what'd you think of the Batman? Leave it in the comments what you thought about the Batman, the new Batman. If you haven't seen it, spoiler warning, but I don't think I'll talk about any spoilers, but I thought it was way too long of a movie. It just dragged on. I don't need a 3-hour Batman movie. I really liked Patterson as Batman. I thought he did a great job, but like, it was just too long. I don't need a 3-hour Batman movie. And that's all I'll say. Mortal Kombat sucked. Pretty disappointed in Mortal Kombat as well. I am excited for the Doctor Strange movie. Me and my mom saw the first Doctor Strange together, so it's kind of a good memory for me, so I'm excited to see the second one. That's the last time I hung out with my mom, was when the last Doctor Strange came out, I do believe, the first one. Yeah, I really like Hanoi. First impressions, I guess, really great. Nice food. People have been really nice. I haven't felt any north versus south stuff like people claim. Doesn't bother me that much. I'm gonna cross it anyways. Trying to do half me, half what I'm filming. Again, this camera is not optimized for not filming on the face, for not being a vlogging camera. It's got good stability when it's on my face, but not the best when I'm walking and showing you POV. So, by now, the time you watch this video, all the Sapa content will be out. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I've really put in a lot of effort for that Sapa content. Nothing's perfect, but boy, I've been really trying pretty hard with the old YouTubes. If you're not on my Instagram, I've been posting every day on Instagram now, which that is my my new thing, is to post every single day on Instagram, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So if you want to see additional content, you can go on over to Instagram. If you want to see early access videos and see the content ahead of time, you would need to join the Patreon. There's usually 4 or 5 early access videos up at a time. And it's good to hear feedback on stuff ahead of time as well. So yeah, if you want to see that, jump on over to the Patreon. What is this? The hell? What the fuck is this? Oh, COVID-19 test maybe? I like the little booth. Fighting. Oh, we got 5 more minutes to go before we have a delicious banh mi. I am gonna eat one Western meal here. I'm gonna have Mexican food here. There's supposed to be this pretty good Mexican place called Anita's. So I'm gonna eat that for dinner, I do believe. That'll be the one Western meal I have here. And I like Mexican food, so give me a couple hard shell tacos with some sour cream, some beef, and give me some chips and salsa. I'll be doing that tonight. And then we'll have the final live stream here tonight, which you'll already see way ahead of this video. I don't know why I'm even talking about it. Got lots of nice cars here too, kind of same as Saigon. A G-Wagon costs like 300K here. It's like triple the price, which is pretty crazy. But I guess if you're rich and you got the money, what's the big deal? You know, it's a flex anyways. Like, look, I'm driving a G-Wagon. Check on this. Ooh, that sushi looks banging. All right. So yeah, I think, you know, Hanoi's pretty awesome. I would definitely put it on the list of things to come check out just for the food. You know, I haven't looked at any of the, whatever, the tourist stuff, which isn't really my bag, like looking at monuments and shit like that. Never really been my thing, anywhere. I'm more like exploring a city by like walking around it, trying the local cuisine, talking to the local people. There's kind of a lesser, they know less English here than Saigon, I would say. And my Vietnamese doesn't go well here because it's all Southern. I have to repeat what I'm saying like 3 times before they get it, which is fine. Not a big deal. But I did find it entertaining. Getting my steps in today, of course. 300 meters for the banh mi. Coming up on it. Which is exciting. I'm very hungry. I'm on like a 25-hour fast now, pretty much. So yeah. So I'm gonna eat this banh mi today. We already tried so much food on the food tour, which you'll already see before this, that yeah. Really, Hanoi's a foodie city, man. I look forward to getting back home tomorrow. All the subscribers are coming. It's gonna be, May is gonna be an insane month for me. 1, it's my birthday. 2, like every subscriber is coming. And of course everybody wants to hang out. Hello! Hello! Yeah, I mean, people are super nice here, man. Everybody says hello, just like Saigon. I'm not noticing any North versus South shit. Like, they don't care, especially if you're a tourist. Maybe if you're Vietnamese, different story. One thing I can say is they're just more short and to the point here. You know, there's no fluff. Like, everything's right to the point, if you know what I'm saying. And I was with Winnie and she was talking in Vietnamese to like vendors and stuff. The bike shop. Yamaha. I imagine you can get the same kind of motorbikes here that you can get in Saigon. I'd have to investigate. I definitely need to come here for like a week on my own and do some like, you know, apartment looking and stuff like this to give you like the kind of like what my channel is in Saigon, to give you a feel of like what's really going on in Hanoi and like how much it is to live here. Weather and breakdown of areas like districts, stuff like this. I'm primarily in the old quarter of this trip because it's all just limited time. I don't have a lot of time to do stuff, so yeah, time is important. We're almost there. We're almost to the banh mi. We're almost to the banh mi. Hopefully I went to the right one. I think I did. We'll see. What do we got here? BRG Intershop. It's just like a little grocery store. Yeah, but I've been having fun here. Met quite a few subscribers here as well, which is always cool. All my subscribers are pretty cool people, man. They're all really nice. Guy bought me a beer on the live stream last night. People are always so surprised to see me. But don't worry, if you see me, it's not that big of a deal. Just come and say hello. I'm nobody special. So, yeah. Anytime you see me filming and you want to talk, go ahead and come up to me and talk. I have zero problem with it. I'm a rather friendly guy. Same goes for the troll. If you're a troll and you ever see me and you want to berate me or yell at me, which has still not happened to date, go ahead and come and try to yell at me. I'll probably diffuse you within, I don't know, less than a minute because I'm a super nice guy. I'll just buy you a beer and I'll hear you out. I'll be like, well, what? You don't really know me, so like, how can you hate me? You know me from the internet. I think we're almost about there. That should be right here. It says it's right up here. All right, guys, we're gonna do a part 2 of the walking. I'm gonna film the banh mi now. I'll be right back. Xin chào. All right, we're back for part 2 of the walk. I just had one of the best banh mi's I've ever had. Absolutely just a different animal than anything you can get in Saigon altogether. So good. I shot a movie for that, a video, which will probably come out before this video, I'm not sure. But I'm walking back now and I'll show you a little bit. So good. It's really, really heavy on the pad thai, the patty, the like liver, chopped up, spreadable stuff. Really, really, really tasty. It's pretty much just the pate, cucumber, a little bit of pork meat. This is it right here. And then you put this like red sauce on it. It was so good. So good. Absolutely fire. I got nothing but good things to say about Hanoi. Honestly. Would I want to live here? No. I like a busier city. There's stuff to do here. You got Beer Street, but I think there's more stuff to do in Saigon. What do I know though? I've only been in Hanoi 2 days. And I'll only be here 3 days, so I'm sure there's other parts. Like, I'm curious, is there like a Japantown here? You know, is there different areas to drink outside of Beer Street? Not that I've seen. That was so good. Wow. Perfect meal, man. I find the walkability very high. Again, I'm really in the old quarter area, this part of town, so I don't know how walkability is elsewhere, but it seems a bit like Saigon, you know? If you're in the right district, how could this guy eat this banh mi when that delicious banh mi is down there? I don't know if I'll ever have a banh mi that good again. That pate was so good. It was so rich. She put so much on it. Absolutely phenomenal. I love being in new places. I like exploring new places. I like doing new things, so. It's really cool to see all the tourists here too. You don't see this in Saigon quite yet. There is a lot more tourists here. Like a lot. What is the rate? Let's see what they're at. I'm curious to see what this bank's rate is. 6.63, that's not bad. We want to see 7 or 8%. Again, if you're gonna transfer USD to Dong, always go to an exchange shop. You're gonna get a better rate than a bank. And a bank can take some amount of time. The exchange shops are very quick. Anywhere that sells gold, jewelry store is an exchange shop. So you'll be able to get exchanged over there. Ah, that was so good. There's a Vespa. What do I think about Vespas? They're shit. They don't have the best quality. The newer ones are better, but the old ones, not the best quality. They break down a lot. They need a lot of maintenance. Some of them don't, but a lot do. It's just more of like a flex thing. Like, oh, hey, I got an iPhone, I got a Vespa, I got a Gucci purse type deal. If you want to flex and show that you've got something, that's where you see a lot of Vespa owners come from. There's another one up here. And they all put the body armor on them like this. Like all this body armor. Oh, this is out of tail. I think it's the same thing. I think it's like the under the Vespa, the one under the Vespa. But I think the company is owned by Vespa. Like a more affordable version of a Vespa. I got a friend that actually buys and sells Vespa. It's a good business. They go around on the internet and they look for deals of like expats having to leave and shit. They'll buy the Vespa on the cheap and they'll flip it like the next day for like 5-10 million profit. Which isn't bad. If you're doing that every day, that's decent money. And that's what this person does. They do it like every day. And then they don't have to do anything. Like, it's a pretty good system. Granted, this is a Vietnamese person, so they have contacts and stuff, but they won't even go look at the bike. He'll find it on the internet, make an offer, have someone go pick it up, and then he's got a contact in the DMV here, get it registered to a new blue card, take that blue card with the bike, and then sell it. And they get it done in like a day or two, so he must know a lot of people and probably pay some kind of bribe in between, but hey man, he makes a decent little living doing that. Starting to get a little hot now, but nothing I can't deal with. Sunglass shop. Oh, I can't believe how good that banh mi was. I'm having dreams of that banh mi. Kind of on like banh mi, you want to eat at a reputable banh mi. I've gotten the most food poisoning sick from random street banh mi's that weren't vetted, like a 2 a.m. banh mi off of Bui Vinh. Yeah. You definitely don't want to get a banh mi from like a cart where like the pate isn't covered and it's out in the sun. And same with the mayonnaise. If the mayonnaise has like a layer of a crust on it, that means it's starting to turn. So don't get that either. Ideally on a banh mi, you're looking for a covered pate, covered meats. It's all put away. It's not just sitting out in the sun. Same with like street food. You don't want to eat something that's already been cooked and sitting out for a couple hours. I always have them make it fresh if I do eat that stuff. So good. Time for a beer. Time for edit video and beer time. I'll buy a couple beersies, head back up to the room. It's about 3 p.m. We'll get back around 3:30. Edit for about 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6 hours. Go out and film another meal, and then do a live stream, and then go home, and then wake up tomorrow, pack all my shit up, go home. I think I get home around 4 p.m. tomorrow, so first thing I'll do is go for a swim, then I'll go for a run, and then I'll go to the gym. I managed to keep the weight off while eating 3 meals a day. Now that Winnie's gone, I'm back to 1 meal, 2 meals a day, and at least a 24-hour fast window. The last thing I ate yesterday was at like 1:30, and it's 2:40 now, so we did about a 25-hour fast, 24-hour fast. And like I said, I'll have Mexican food tonight. So I like the fasting. When I ate the 3 meals a day for the couple days I was with Win and Sapa in here, I felt bloated the whole time. Absolutely lovely day. Good old loudspeakers. Got a Sony Bravia. Oh, electronic repair guy. A lot of people, if they don't have a bunch of money, they'll fix their TVs. They'll fix all their stuff. They'll keep it going for as long as possible. And you can pretty much get anything fixed here electronic-wise. You know, there's a guy that'll fix it for you for a very reasonable price. So it depends on the family though. If the family's got money, they'll upgrade and stuff like this. But you know, if they're living bare bones, they'll get the TV fixed, even if it's 15 years old. Like an old school plasma or LCD, they'll take it to the TV repair guy and he'll fix it. They'll bring it down on their bike and they'll get it fixed up. We're coming up on the beautiful lake. Hopefully we can find somewhere to have a beer there before we go back, and then buy a couple more beersies. Definitely getting the steps in today. Boy, Sapa, I got rocked. I was climbing up huge flights of stairs and stuff. I didn't expect to be doing cardio, but I did, which was nice. Starting to really sweat now. Starting to get pretty hot. Don't be stingy, Mark. Oh, it spits from the hole. Half of you have no idea what I'm talking about. But my mommies out there know what I'm talking about. Keep them high and tight, brother. Where's Brent Crisper? Brent Chrysler. Bob Kreischer. Where's Tommy Buns? T-Dog. Good morning, Julia. Oh shit. Shout out. A few of you know what I'm talking about, which is awesome to see in the comments. It always cracks me up when you guys are like, holy shit. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. I got some bras and panties over there, huh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. People were on the live stream yesterday, we were talking about Trump and shit. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I've never sided with either team, by the way, so don't come at me. I just pick whoever's fit for the job. I don't identify as a Democrat or Republican. In fact, I think the whole system's stupid and they should scrap it. And I, in fact, think there should be multiple presidents, not just one at a time. Because what one man can make one good decision all the time. It's not really possible. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Here's another banh mi. There is no point in having any other banh mi than that banh mi. And you'll probably see that video before this video, so. Absolutely delicious. But I could say the pate is an acquired taste. Maybe the first time you'll have it, you'll be like, what the hell? It's definitely something I grew to love here and did not like at first. In fact, I would always get banh mi's without the pate. But now, you can't have a banh mi without the pate on it, you know? Palates change, evolve. Like I used to be a non-wasabi guy on sushi for years. Now, gotta have wasabi. Can't not have wasabi. And I don't do the wasabi bullshit Westerner shit and take your soy sauce and mix it with wasabi, because that is not how you do it. I actually try to get real wasabi, and if I do go somewhere or have sushi, I take it with me. You can get pretty close to like 40% wasabi in Saigon at K Market. It's expensive. It's like $8 for a little thing of it, but it's actual real wasabi instead of just like horseradish. That's how you cross the street, people. Not a big deal. Crossing the street never really intimidated me because I lived in LA for so long and we jaywalk in LA. We don't wait for the little hands and shit, so. Never been a big deal for the fats and brokes. But I can understand if you're from like not a big city, they can be really intimidating. But really, you just walk. People do wait here more for the traffic signals, I noticed, than in Saigon. But I do not, because I am a Saigonese. I'm a big city boy, as my wife likes to say. Love you, honey. Here's Sacom Bank. Sacom's not bad. Winnie's got an account at Sacom Bank. I like my VIB. I have a VIB and a TechCom. I've talked about banking so many times, but it still gets brought up a lot, so let's just cover banking one more time. They will give you a banking account even on a tourist visa, but they will not give you an ATM card. They will let you open an account where you can then do wire transfers from your American account into your Vietnamese account, and then you can go withdraw cash in person. If you want an ATM card and full banking privileges, you need a TRC. And that change happened about 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago. Right before COVID hit, they changed it. Because I had an ATM card with my first tourist visa. So it's a kind of a recent change on that. So don't be expecting to get a full permissions bank account, even if they bring back the 1-year tourist visa. They're gonna let you open an account, but they're gonna make you come in and pull out cash. And your signature's gotta match what you signed up with. So don't sign, if your signature is different each time like mine, make sure you sign an easy one and take a picture of it so you can sign that every time you go in, because they'll just keep making you re-sign until it matches the one on file, which can be annoying. Vietnam loves its paperwork. They love notarizing shit and paperwork. It's like 2 of their most favorite things. Notarizing, paperwork. Oh, she almost fell. She doesn't know the dangers of the curved tile. Got some more Turisto girls. Chicken black's not bad. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. She almost fell though. This shit'll kill you, man. It's dangerous. I'm actually gonna cross the street too, so. There we go. Street crossing. So this is like the walking plaza that we're in, like kind of the walking street. So Winnie said, I don't think we need to go in here. I don't have money to buy Tiffany & Company. So, she got some jiggle on the wiggle. Some jiggle on the wiggle. Jiggle on the wiggle. I can't afford a Rolex, nor even if I could, would I ever buy one. I do like Burberry stuff. I've had Burberry glasses and stuff that lasted for years. So, I have a fake Cartier ring. So we don't buy this shit in the pawn shop, so I was never too familiar with any of these brands until later on in life. Apple Watch Series 6. So I am keen to get a new watch, as my watch has broken. Oh, no camera. I can't go in there and film. No camera. As my watch is broken, the touchscreen's broken in spots. I'm looking at the Samsung Galaxy, the newest one, because it has a blood pressure monitor. You sync it on a blood pressure machine and you put in the settings, and then you can get readings from there on out. So I'm very interested in that. So I may be purchasing that soon. Maybe not. Because I can still get away with using this one. Until it breaks all the way, I'll just hold off. Like I can still do a lot of shit on this one. It lets me touch enough buttons with the dead LCD on the top to where I can manage. Ooh, it is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Cop pulled over a guy over here. I think Winnie said the street shuts down on the weekends, if I remember right. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, he's got to go pay a fine somewhere. Now we can cross the street over here. Ooh, I'm sweating. Oh, time to take a shower too. Just covered in sweat. No McDonald's for me. I haven't had McDonald's in quite a long time. Yeah, a month or two. My go-to order at a McDonald's, if I'm, you know, drunk, I will get a Big Mac with fries, and then I will get a cheeseburger and a McFish. This is my drunk order. Sometimes the Big Mac will get alternated for a quarter pounder. Depends on how I'm feeling. But really nothing beats a Big Mac when you're hankering a slice of home. We're back at the beautiful lake. See, look at that sweat. Boy, I sweat. Calm. There's lots of grifters here that like want to take you on these like rickshaw things. Not my thing. Seems they're setting up for some kind of festival here. I just want to find somewhere to have a beer. I wonder what beer street's like during the day. Is it like Boy Ving? Let's walk under this thing. Completed. A couple of girls over here taking some pictures. Hello. Photographers. One community, one product of Vietnam. Yeah, looks like some festivals getting set up. The smells of Win Way. Still can't get over how good that banh mi was. I just texted my wife, Winnie, I'm like, man, that banh mi was so good. I still get the richness of the pate. Like it's almost like a high. She's got nice hair. Well, she got her butt all dirty though. Oh yeah, I'm sweating. Oh yeah, the festival's over here. Looks like they're setting up the main part of it over here. That's a shame that I missed it. It's probably for the Independence thing. My guess. If I was a guessing guy. These guys are setting up over here. Viet Sense. It's time to travel again. Damn right it's time to travel again. Damn fucking right. Time to travel again. I agree with that sentiment. Yeah, tourists everywhere, man. Another tourist. You can spot a tourist from an expat, oddly. I don't know how. Well, I kind of do, but I can always tell a tourist from an expat. I don't know who that is. Lee Thot Cole. Probably some guy from back in the day. Pre-Uncle Hoach. The great Hochi. Welcome to the 31st Southeast Asian Games Vietnam. Maybe it's something for that then. Still doing 2021 stuff in 2022 because of good old COVID. It is hot. Not too much different from the hot in Saigon though. It feels a little bit less humid than Saigon, I want to say. But I'm definitely dropped a pound probably walking and just sweat water weight easily. Yeah, they're really setting up for it now. I think that's it for the walkie vlog. I'm out of content to talk about. I could keep talking, but I think we're good. I think We covered a vast amount of material. We had good banter. We had good banh mi. You know, we're having nothing but a good time in good old Hanoi. Can't say I don't recommend it enough. Why do I need a scale? They're like, we want to see how fat you are. I weighed myself at the hotel scale today. It was 96.5 kg. So I've gained 1.5 kg from 3 meals a day. What can you do? And copious amounts of beer drinking at night, probably. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Copious amounts of beer. We'll walk through the park and then we'll end the vlog-a-rooney. The vlog-a-rooney. I've shot so much stuff. It's all gonna be melded in my head. But I like getting on it, so that's what I'm gonna do now. We're gonna get a beer somewhere, and then I'm just gonna go home and edit my little heart off to bring you guys content every day, twice a day. I don't think we'll ever stop that. It's always gonna be 2 a days for as long as I can do 2 a days. Does she have any beer? I don't see any beer. If I'm gonna have calories, it's not gonna be one of those sweet sugary drinks. It's gonna be a beer. It's the way I look at that. Still thinking about that banh mi. So good. She got some fried sausages, which aren't bad. I actually didn't really like the sausage here that much at first, but now I do like it. Put a little chili sauce on it. Bob's your uncle. Bob is your uncle. Here's the beautiful lake that they want to charge me to go into, which I will not be doing, because why are we charging me to cross a bridge to go into a little thing? I don't understand. Maybe to upkeep it, I see maybe it could make sense, but not for me. All right, guys, that was the vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying all the content. As ever, if you did like it, subscribe to the channel to see more awesome stuff like this. My bread and butter is definitely doing walking and talking vlogs. Yes, I know not many YouTubers do that, but I'm not all the other YouTubers. So thank you for watching. If you want to see additional content and ahead of time, join the Patreon. See you on the next one. Stay frosty. See you in Vietnam. Peace out.